If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
Prosecutors in the Lil Durk murder for hire case say they will not seek the death penalty. The Chicago rap star is charged in connection with an attack that killed the cousin of a rival rapper. Now his lawyers say that prosecutors misled the grand jury by claiming Lil Durk bragged about the attack in a song. They also say the song was recorded 7 months before the killing. They add that Durk has no connection to the modified version that was later posted on YouTube.
Back and they don't have a key. We be the who. Don't really care who they clicking up with. It don't come as surprise. We done kill all of the ops. This shit ain't got dry. We wanna put belt on the gas. Smirk is the voice. You heard what he said. Some bullets behind it. We ain't finna tussle. Lil Vernie sitting in that chair with 100 shot on him. Y'all know what we callin' the muscle. DD a threat. Ain't got no patience. Wherever he catch you, that's where he gon' shoot it. Booney Mo say he ain't killing no more cause he rich and he paying our shorties to do it. Duty be chillin', but really the biggest Impala with money is on your medulla. He get the loan, a nigga that pay for a hit and he hop in the car with the shooter. Yeah, I'm a shooter, I stay with a glitch. Somebody dying whenever I use it. Only be rapping to kill me a rapper, so phone number my house on to put in their music, nigga.
Okay, so allow me to break this whole demonstration down to y'all. As y'all can just see, Lil Durk and some of his partners had got locked up for the murder for hire, right? For trying to kill Quando Rondo, but end up killing Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pop, right? So now, while they're locked up, everybody's wondering what's going on. But then OTF Jam came on the scene, right? And what I mean by came on the scene, like a lot of people started accusing him of being an informant on the Lil Durk's case. A lot of people were saying that OTF Jam is telling the feds the play-by-play because only someone who was in the inside can know the type of information that the feds got on the Lil Durk case, right? But now, being that he has been released, right? He coming hard. Like, he letting it be known, like, hey man, look, y'all was, the people that was accusing me of that, the people that was, talking crazy and stuff like that. Look, here's my address. I'm going to give you my location. And then I'm going to see if you're going to come and get it in blood. Check it out. Okay, y'all. Now, before I read this, right, I need y'all to understand the way that this is written. It is hard for me to read it like as if I'm reading a story or something like that because of how this person is, or how OTF Jam is, I don't know. But y'all just bear with me. 726 East 164th PH Place, South Harlan, 30. This for and anybody else the feel like they like the I'm doing something Sammy the Bull didn't do. I'm dropping my own location. Fresh out on house arrest. I'm trying to see who trying to get it in blood. It was a whole lot of woofing when I was in jail. Now it's time to show and prove. You see what I'm saying? Now, I understand a lot of brave brothers, a lot of tough brothers and stuff like that. But the average brother in the hood that's about that life is not finna just drop his location. And I'm not saying that OTF Jam is not about that life. I think that that brother right now is drawing off his emotions, and that's allowing him to make irrational decisions like dropping his location. And I'm talking about begging for beef and stuff like that when he just got out of jail. So, I don't, that right there is I wouldn't do nothing like that. Just allow me to say that. And I'm sure a lot of, people that live that lifestyle, they would not do nothing like that. But, emotionally, hey, you don't care. You mad, you upset, right? You're not thinking about the consequences. And I believe that's what's going on. But, however, allow me to say this right here too. Like, from my understanding, this guy right here is not a chump. I'm talking about as far as, gunslinging, fighting, spitting, scratching, whatever you want to do. That he with all that. You see? And that's probably another reason why he's talking the way that he's talking. Because being that he is locked up with them, he do understand that some of their major hitters is locked up on that case right there. You see? But you know, they got other people out there in Chicago and stuff like that that he should be concerned about. I mean, if he's smart. But at the same time, look, by him doing that, and being that if Durk already, you know, is accused of hiring people to kill people, and being that now that OTF Jam is out, he's free, and he could be a major component in Lil Durk doing the rest of his life in federal prison, Durk probably thinking to himself like, man, this is a golden opportunity. You know, like, man, if I can go ahead and get him out the way, the feds got less evidence. You see? I'm already known for, hey, man, look, go take, hey. So, you know, OTF Jam is making crucial decisions. I'm talking about that can really do some harm to him. But, you know, that's his life. That's how a lot of these guys want to live. You see, he's being accused of you know, snitching on Lil Durk, and he's coming out saying, hey, so what? Here go my address right here, this one I'm at. What's up? You see, this is the street life. For all you young brothers and sisters that don't participate or thinking about participating in that life, these are the things that happens in the street life. Here it is, OTF Jam just got out from doing 12, 13 years straight. Not going back and forth to the penitentiary. Flat. 13, 12, straight. So he gets out. I'm talking about Durk blessing. And from my understanding, Durk been taking care of this man ever since he was in the penitentiary. And then when he come home, Durk bless him. Check it out.
Hell yeah, cause shit, you just came home not too long ago. Like when you come home.
So I've been home a little bit over a year.
Yeah. Okay.
A little bit over a year. Yeah. 12 years flat.
12 years.
Like 12 years. Did my time. Ain't told them nobody.
Right.
Ain't no food shit on my name. Now I'm back. And I'm living a life I never thought I'd live. You know?
Yeah, shit. Hell yeah, but like if you can't talk about it, like why did you have to sit down for 12?
I went to jail for attempt.
Okay.
Attempt murder. It was more than that, but shit, that's what I did my time for.
Okay.
Attempt. You know. Street shit.
Yeah. But shit, like how did you even get linked in with just OTF period?
Man, shit. Get linked in. Started getting linked in. We grew up together. This ain't no people I met. Nah, I knew them. Like I'm saying, this was before jail. I know Durk was rapping when he had that. We came out that loud one lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, like before y'all never even heard of that. Like, this was shit in our parties, like personal shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's bro. I'm saying that my whole time in jail, that stayed, bro. Like before the money, you know what I'm saying? That was bro. Like I remember when the money wasn't there. First I'm gonna say you 50, I got you and I
still doing
gave my lawyer money and everything when I fight my case.
I ain't gonna lie, Durk come through.
All that, like
Durk come through.
that's sure. I don't give no fuck what nobody say, like I know I'm a real witness. Like
A lot of niggas
bro
can't say
stayed
he
the
ain't selling
same.
tricks.
Like in my life, my whole time in jail, I was straight.
What's up? What's up? Like he was one of the main motherfuckers that held you down your whole bid.
Hell yeah. A lot of the guys did, but hell yeah, he was.
I hood like that though.
Shit.
Yeah. I hood like that. No,
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
nobody behind. Everybody get taken care of.
Everybody get taken care of. For sure.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
gang shit, none of that shit. It's like some family shit.
Right.
My brother locked up.
Yeah, we always came together and made sure the guys were straight, right? Shit, this before
Before he
I was
like
going
rich.
to Adi home and all type of shit. That shit was mandatory, like, hell yeah, bro, like, played this part for sure, like,
Overplayed it.
I love bro for that. Can't, that shit forever.
Yeah. Yeah, cause he's super solid, but like a lot of niggas like, you know what I'm saying? He said, Jam get out that jam and give him 50, he ain't gotta ask again, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta ask shit, bro. He said he gave you 50, bro. You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Facts.
Fact?
More than that.
Everybody
More than that. Shit.
But shit, can you tell us how much he gave you, or you don't want to even? You don't want to even.
No, we ain't gotta get into all that, but bro made sure he made a way for me to be straight, like he's saying, get an ass again, you know, like shit. Crib, car, all that. Being able to take care of anything I need to take care of, period. Like, it's still up.
That's what we do.
You see what I'm saying? Like, here it is, a man that has been, you know, showing you favor, you know, bringing you around, you know, money, putting you in a position where you can rap, you know, to get some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in taking care of you like that to the point where, you know, you can feed your family. And this what you do, according to the reports, you just say, forget all that. Yeah, he did everything, let me out. He can go to jail for the rest of his life. I don't care. You see, and this is just according to reports of what they saying that the brother is doing. They saying that he telling and he that informant. So for a lot of people, it's like, damn, like how can you do that to your guy? You know, Durk, your homeboy, like how can you do that? You know, women thinking, damn, how can you do you know, come on, this supposed to be your partner. Y'all cool. This right here is, I'm talking about clear and present betrayal. How can you do that to somebody that treated you so nice? Somebody that took care of you, right? This is street life. Look, they don't care about that. Yeah, you could have been and bought them a house, a car, all type of stuff. Oh, I'm talking about all type of stuff. Took care of their kids, everything. But when it come to going to the penitentiary, or dying, or, you know, backstabbing you, backdooring you, look, ain't no honor, none whatsoever. They gonna do what they gotta do just so that they can advance in this life. That's it. That's all they gonna do. Look, we all together. I'm talking about, you know, OTF, Durk, and DD, and all them guys that's locked up, including OTF Jam. They laughing, giggling, they kicking it, and all this old type of stuff. They believe in their mind, hey man, we love each other. We'll never betray each other. We'll kill for each other. You see? And as soon as it get hot, somebody break. Somebody bend. Somebody fold. You see? A lot of people, they can't deal with that type of pressure. Especially somebody like Jam. And let me say this, I mean, and because I don't know if he's snitching, but you know, everybody is saying that. I'm talking about even his own gang. Right? But allow me to say this right here. Listen, OTF Jam just did 12 or 13 years in prison straight. Listen to me when I tell y'all this. When a person has did that type of time straight, listen, you got to understand, prison is trauma as well. Prison is trauma too. You see, now he's free all of a sudden. OTF Jam, he's free. And now he's looking at, I mean, they hit him with the murder file. I mean, what they hit him with? I don't know what, see, I don't even know what they hit him with. You see what I'm saying? I don't even know if he charged, because he's out. You see? So, but getting back to what I was finna say. Man, after a person done did 12, 13 years straight, dog, they don't wanna go back to the penitentiary for nothing. They don't want to. They remember the penitentiary. They was there 13 years. No freedom. 13. And so now, you know, they looking at going to go do longer than that 13? Oh, nah. See, the other guys, they don't understand that type of pressure that OTF Jam is under. He just did 13. He ain't trying to go back. Now, if it was a little small case, a couple of years or something like that, he would have, hey, did a cartwheel. That's easy. But they talking about life in the penitentiary. I just did 13 and I just got out and I just taste how this new world is with all this new technology, these women and the drugs and the clothes and the money, cars. Man, come on, man. He ain't trying to leave that alone. He trying to stay out there. He ain't trying to go back in there like that, not for that long. You see? So look, I'm gonna give y'all some game. Listen, I don't care who they is. If you out there in them streets and you got a homeboy that just did anything over 10, anything 10, a dime, anything like that, when he come home and say, yeah, man, I want to get back in the game and all this, man, you, hey, look, brother, you ain't ready for this. Don't deal with them because they gonna end up, a lot of them, they can't take that pressure. If it come down to it, they can't take that pressure. They don't want to go to jail. I'm not saying all of them. I ain't gonna put it out there like that. I don't want to overgeneralize. I'm not gonna say all of them, but there's a nice majority of people that's like that. The guys that done did a lot of time, get in the comments. And I'm not saying that y'all done, did what OTF Jam is accused of doing, but you do not want to go back to jail after doing that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, even when the police pull you over for anything, if they find a little something, you just start calculating the time in your head like, okay, damn, I got 2 felonies. Okay, now that right there, that's gonna carry at least. And so, damn, what if they try to enhance it though, because we driving? You see, you start, doing all that old type. Don't nobody want to go through that. Ain't nobody trying to go through that. We trying to just, be smooth sailing, but, a lot of time that pressure come, you ain't getting no money. You got to delve back into that lower self of life. And once you start doing that, hey man, now you can end up going back to the penitentiary. And I believe that's what's going on with OTF Jam. But allow me to say this before I depart. Again, if these guys was, loyal to each other the way they be proclaiming to be, ain't nowhere in the hell they should have found out what was going on with OTF, Lil Durk, and they shouldn't have found out none of that. If they supposed to be solid, right? And this is not to bash them or none of that type of stuff, but we got to be 100 here. They best thinking got them caught up on a murder for hire. You see? And not only that though, I got to be 100 with y'all. I mean, like, from a gangster perspective, y'all. Let me talk to my gangsters. From a gangster perspective, that was a cold-blooded demonstration. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm talking about, you talking about get back for your homeboy? They coming all the way from Chicago. They flying millions of miles away from Chicago to go kill somebody for they homeboy that died. Look, even though y'all know I don't agree with that type of life and all that, I'm talking to my gangsters now, y'all. Come on now. I mean, like, if somebody did something to you, wouldn't you want your homies to be doing what they doing, or your family or somebody trying to get back? I mean, y'all gotta forgive me. It's still in me. I can't. Hey, look, it's still in me. Look. I mean, come on now. That right there was cold. I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking. Them boys was determined to get some type of get back for their friend King Von, to the point where they was willing to risk their lives, travel to go do that, and understand. How does this happen? Where you sitting down is you, Lil Durk, and all the other guys, and y'all saying, "Hey, look, check this out, man. We dude them out there in California. We finna go kill him. He out there in California? Yeah, he out there right now. What we waiting on? Let's go." You see? Like, how does this happen? How does it? Hey, man, look, man. We gonna pay you guys to help us kill some people. How does this happen? Like, what is these conversations like? But the cold part about it is that they talked about it, plotted it, planned it, and went and executed. All for their homeboy. Like, hey, I don't agree with it, but I just wish that these young brothers would be that determined in doing things right. Doing the right thing. You see? Yeah, them is soldiers. Them is brave young men, but they using they qualities, they good qualities, for the wrong thing. It takes a lot to do what they did. It takes courage to do what they did, even though I don't agree with it. But I'm just saying that what they doing, you know, their qualities that they have as soldiers, they using that for the wrong reasons. They shouldn't be using that to kill each other. They should be using those type of qualities and bravery, you know, to protect each other. You see, I would want people like that protecting me. You know, not the one that's, you know, that's an informant, not that one, but, you know, the other ones. But the other one, you know, the other ones, you know. Yeah. Them type of guys, you know what I'm saying? If we had them patrolling the hood, protecting the hood from, you know, guys coming in trying to gangbang, or guys trying to sell drugs and stuff like that. Hey, man, shit, them the guys I want. You see, so that's why I say they using their gift for the wrong thing. But now, let's get back to it, because again, we got to understand, this is the street life though we talking about here. And we talking about betrayal right now. We talking about how Lil Durk is feeling in that county jail right now, thinking about doing the rest of his life in prison. Possibly because of one of the guys that he showed favor to, one of the guys he showed love to and took care of, is going to put him there. Imagine that. Sitting in that little cell like, damn. Man, this. But then imagine this. If he find out that he out. And he understand that he is the glue to the case. And without him, the case can be over with. Yeah. That's how gangsters think. I'm not saying that's how Durk thinking. I'm talking about we just talking. But I'm just saying that's how gangsters think. They want to get you gone. They ain't gonna want to, you know, worry about none of that. So to you young brothers, you young sisters, and anybody that's participating in that street life, gang life, drug life, whatever it is, you see how things can happen? You see all the bad predicaments? You see how much trouble you can get in living this life? You see, lives are on the line right now. Multiple. Lives have been lost. You see? You don't want to mess around in this. They make it look fun. They make it look glorious. Hey, some of us is just raised in it, to be 100. Some of us is raised in it though, because our whole family is in it. You see? So, but still though, look, this is not it. You don't want to be in all these bad predicaments that Lil Durk and Jam in and all those other guys and King Von and it's too much. Look, everybody is losing. Who won in this? Who won? Nobody wins. It's loss after loss after loss after loss. I'm talking about if Durk go to the penitentiary, this man was a multi-millionaire. All that. You see? So look, young brothers, sisters, classic brothers, sisters. If you win that life, get on out the way while you can before you get into something like this here. You don't want to deal with that type of pressure. You don't even need that in your life. You see? So if you still in that life, man, get on out the way. If you thinking about getting in that life, get on out the way. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, they got a place for you. And it's going to be in that penitentiary or it's going to be in that grave. period. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.